The news of the president of Tanzania, the news of his death, President John Magufuli, it came to me as a shock, but I was not surprised. If you've not watched the video I published last year, you try and watch it because I dropped the link at the description. Just watch that video and understand why Africans suspect a foul play. Africans, we mourn their president, a patriotic African president of Tanzania, John Magufuli. And questions are being asked, why African patriotic presidents die early? Why is it that their lives are cut short? The mystery is not far too fetched, especially surrounding the death of the president of Tanzania, John Magufuli. Just watch the video that I placed the link on the description, then you understand better. I published it some months ago about this president. Now, as a way to proceed, let us get an overview of secular media reports regarding his death. I'll be right back.
Corruption is a cancer. It's a disease. And if at all you are there to fight the disease, you must fight it seriously.
Wako watu ambapo wakati wa bodi wanapoamua kukaa, wanaona hakuna hoteli yoyote hapa Tanzania ya kuweza kukaa wakati wa bodi, wanakwenda Ulaya kwa ajili ya bodi zao wanazokaa.
He came at the right time. He was the right man at the right time. And he has done a tremendous job in trying to deal with the corruption.
Muda wote niliochaguliwa kuwa rais, sija suppress democracy. Na bahati nzuri na promote democracy. The democracy lazima iwe na mipaka yake. Kwa hiyo hakuna suppressions. Tunachofanya ni kulingana na katiba na maadili ya nchi yetu.
Now, if you dot the I's and cross the T's of that report you just watched, you understand there are things that they mention. His position about COVID-19 and his suppression of opposition. I just look at it as trying to, undermine or paint dog black to hang it. Anyway, let's shift a little bit. Let's concentrate more on what John Magufuli did that made Tanzanians miss him and mourn him so much.
Deep shock and sadness in the hearts of many Tanzanians in Dar es Salaam following the sudden death Wednesday night of President John Magufuli from a heart condition at age 61. Many mourn his passing. I feel very sad and I'm suffering because we had our leader, our president whom we loved, and he loved us, the poor. We learned the news with deep shock, the death of our beloved president John Pombe Magufuli. He was the president of the less privileged. We voted for him, and now that he has left us, those who voted for him, our hearts are in deep pain. I believed it was all a hoax. But now that we have the official confirmation, we accept it because he was a prominent person, and rumors were bound to fly around. As the now deceased head of state had ruled the East African countries since his election in 2015, his passing leaves Tanzania with a highly uncertain political road ahead, a vacuum that some local experts believe could result in a fundamental makeover of Tanzanian politics.
Now, I'm going to read out some of the things he had accomplished as a president. I'll be very fast about it. John Magufuli made Tanzania a middle-income country. He rejected a $10 billion loan from China. He didn't go on the state strip outside Africa. He reduces the cabinet size from 30 persons to 19. He banned government officials from foreign trips and abolished their tax exemptions. You see what the guy did? Magufuli accused UK company Acacia Mining of illegal minings and ordered them to pay $193 billion for undervaluing Tanzania gold export. Now, over 250 containers of theirs were seized at Dar es Salaam port, and they paid $300 million and gave Tanzania 16% ownership in the mines. Magufuli introduced free education in government schools in 2016. He acquired 6 Air Tanzanian planes, expanded terminals of Julius Nyerere International Airport. He built Tanzania's standard gauge railway and flyovers. He developed Julius Nyerere's hydropower station. Dr. Magufuli built Salenda Bridge. It showed a lot of infrastructural development, not just start mentioning them: hospitals, farms, water projects, a lot of them. Electricity. He built a whole lot of infrastructure during his time. Late President John Magufuli excelled in infrastructural and financial affairs. He faced numerous accusations of human rights abuses, which, of course, is expected. There is no government that doesn't have opposition. Let me just hang it on there and compare it with the so-called giant of Africa, Nigeria. You see, it is part of what we have been agitating for, to cut down the exorbitant and extravagant spending of government in Nigeria. Let me begin with Nigeria because I have to start from my own home country. Yes. During the SARS, it is part of the things we are demanding for. The high cost of governance, to cut it down. Government officials being paid exorbitant amounts of salaries, collecting bogus pensions and bonuses, while their country languish in impoverishment. Nigeria in particular, most of their presidents, past and present, the current one, they all go abroad for their medical trips. Yes. Now, we are asking them to fix our hospitals because our hospitals has failed here. That's why they fly abroad. But look at John Magufuli. He stayed in his country. He died in his country. He was treated in his country for whatsoever disease that he died of. He was never flown abroad. What is wrong with African countries? What is wrong with African leaders that they can't maintain this kind of leadership? He excelled in infrastructural and saved a lot of money for their country, boost the economy. Look at the kind of country we have, where you borrow trillions of dollars, and the same money will be siphoned by corrupt politicians. into private purses. Very soon, Nigeria as a whole will become a collateral to China because of the level of borrowing. A country that is blessed with abundant mineral resources, both solid minerals and crude oil. Name it. You see why Africans have continued to go backward. And what beats our imagination is why all these wicked and oppressive African leaders don't die early. They hang on. And the ones that are patriotic to their people are extinguished. My people, Africans, we need to rise up. I made a publication about Ghanaian president, his own position that they are going to start mining whatever resources they have, and also concentrate in not exporting their raw materials, but try to refine them, beginning with cocoa and the rest of them. Ghanaians, go and protect your president, because he may be the next on the line. So I'm not here to raise tension, but I'm here to raise the consciousness of African people, to understand and see beyond their nose where their real problems lies. And nobody will save Africa except Africans. And I'm hanging on this. And I'll still ask you and admonish you to watch that video. I made that publication last year about John Magufuli. Then you appreciate that man and understand the sacrifice he made. I'm Asuchile Peters. I am signing out. If you're new on this platform, subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments. Let me have your opinion. Alright, if you're subscribing, click on the subscription bell for notification. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit our website, BVIChannel1.com, and you can download our app from Play Store, BVI Channel 1, to stay connected to the voice of the people, the voice of God, the voice of our ancestors. I still remain Asuchile Peters, signing out. Stay safe.